Welcome to Law Family. This video is helpful to the law students and newly practicing young advocates only. Today, we discuss about the section 316(1) and 2 of BNS Act 2023. Corresponding law is sections 405 and 406 of IPC. Welcome.
Criminal breach of trust. Main ingredients of the section requires: first point, entrusting any person with property or with any dominion over property. Point 2, the person entrusted A. dishonestly misappropriating or converting to his own use that property, or B. dishonestly using or disposing of that property, or willfully suffering any other person so to do in violation, that is, of any direction of law prescribing the mode in which such trust is to be discharged, or of any legal contract made touching the discharge of such trust.
Important points. 1. Every offense of criminal breach of trust involves a civil wrong in respect of which the complainant may seek his redress for damages in the civil court. But every breach of trust in the absence of mens rea cannot legally justify a criminal prosecution. Second one is entrusted with property or dominion over property. The word entrusted conveys and includes that the person handing over the property must have confidence in the person taking the property so as to create a fiduciary relationship as between them. Third one is a person cannot be said to be entrusted with property within the meaning of this section when he obtains possession by means of a trick. A trust implies confidence placed by one man in another. And a servant or employee who obtains money by false pretenses from his master for using it in a particular way may be guilty of criminal breach of trust.
Mere breach of contract is not made synonymous with criminal breach of trust. Property. Property referred to in this section must be movable property. Important point, movable property. Criminal breach of trust cannot be committed in respect of immovable property. Again, criminal breach of trust cannot be committed in respect of immovable property. The word property includes the sale proceeds entrusted to the accused. A cancelled check falls within the term property. Dominion over property. The property regarding which the offence is alleged to have been committed must have been entrusted to the accused, or he must have dominion over it. Partner. In case of a partner, if it be proved that he was in fact entrusted with the partnership property or with a dominion over it and has dishonestly misappropriated it or converted it to his own use. In this case, where a partner receives or holds money or any asset belonging to the partnership, he does not hold it in a fiduciary capacity. Hence, he cannot be prosecuted for an offense of criminal breach of trust under this section in respect of property belonging to the partnership.
Auctioneer. An auctioneer is not liable for criminal breach of trust. Executor de son tort. An executor de son tort is held liable to account for assets which come into his hands not upon the basis of trustment. Hence, he is not guilty of the offense of criminal breach of trust upon the basis that he became an executor de son tort. Wife. A wife has a joint possession of her husband's property and cannot therefore be indicted for disposing of it in any way. More topics can be discussed in part 2 of this video, that is criminal breach of trust.
This video is purely theory. The Honorable Court decides each case on merits. Thank you.
Thank you.